Hey guys, welcome back to another segment of me going over one of my collections that I have. Today's collection will be my Nintendo 64. So let's just get right into it so this video isn't too long. Anyways, first we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, the sequel to the first one. As you can see, I've got it in the yellow cart. Very fun game, and the fun and interesting fact about this is I have, if I find it real quick, I actually have the box too, and the box is in very good shape. I know you probably can't see the whole box, but it's there. Anyway, so that's the first game to start us off. Next, I've got Duke Nukem 0 Hour. I actually found this at my local thrift store, and I could not believe my eyes. As you can see, there's a $3 price tag on this. I don't think they knew what they had, so anyways, I snagged it up for that much. I have not played this yet. I know it does work, but anyways, yeah. Next we have Knockout Kings 2000. Very fun and interesting sports game. Played it when I was younger and wanted it, so here it is. Next we have Star Fox 64, very fun game, a little bit better than the Super Nintendo version, actually a lot better, but yeah, very fun and interesting game. And I have, it's not the original box, it's actually what it came in, but Star Fox 64, it's just in a VHS like box, and then they printed out the artwork for it. So anyways, so there we go, Star Fox 64. Next we have Super Smash Brothers. I picked this up recently. I paid about 40 something bucks for it. It's a little more rare on the rare side, but I've liked all the Super Smash Bros games, so I wanted this one, so I picked it up. Very fun. Next we have Conker's Bad Fur Day. One of my buddies owned this growing up, and I watched him play it, and I bought the Xbox Live and Reloaded version of it, which I didn't know is missing a bunch of content, and so I sought out to get this one, which I paid about $70-ish for it. Very expensive game now, especially if you're looking for the complete set. It can run you a lot of money, but I had to pick it up, so there we go, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Alright, next we have Mickey Speedway USA. This is a very fun game. It's similar to Mario Kart 64, but it's with Mickey, so definitely one you could check out if you like Mario Kart. This is a very fun game, and I actually have the box for it. So, and most of my boxes that I'm showing you are all in excellent condition. There's only a couple that aren't. So, alright, next we have Donkey Kong 64. As you can see, it's in the yellow cart. It's a very fun game, it's a very long game. I picked this up when I was a lot younger, and it was a gift for my mom, and she had to get it for me because I had to stay up all night, and so this is what I got. So it was kind of a win-win for me. And I also have the box for it, which is in excellent condition as well. So boom, there we go. Next up, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. Very fun and interesting game. I haven't played it a whole lot. I do know it works. And yeah, I actually found this at my local thrift store, like Duke Nukem, and I was actually even more amazed when I found this because it has the box, which you rarely see that in a thrift store. The box, the manual, and the game all together, I was blown away. So anyways, there we go. Next up, Madden 2002. This is the oldest Madden that I have. And I bought it when I bought a small collection of games and a game bag. Yeah, anyways, so if none of you know what Madden is, you need to go look it up. So alright, next we've got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, the first one. As you can see, I've got it in the blue cartridge here. Yeah, very fun game. I play this game a lot. And I have the box for it as well. So there we go. You're wondering why this dime is here, so I know where to put the games. Next up, we've got Pilotwings 64. Very fun and interesting game. You skydive, parachute, you fly like a gyrocopter, shoot out of a cannon, just fun and weird, quacky things. I wanted this game, so I bought it. I do have a case for it, but the case is just a VHS case with instructions on the outside, so I'm not going to bother showing that to you, but this is Pilotwings 64. Next up, The Legend of Zelda. I call it Mariah's Mask, but most people call it Majora's Mask. Anyways, very fun game. As you can see, I've got it in the gold cartridge. I played this game a lot. So, and then actually I have the box for it right here. Boom. And the box is in excellent condition. So, there we go. Next up, this is Vigilante 8, Second Offense. It's a very fun and crazy game. It's kind of like Twisted Metal for the PlayStation, but this is for the N64. This is the second game in the series. There's another game. I'll show you that in here in a moment. But there we go. Vigilante 8, Second Offense. Here's Cruis'n USA. I remember owning this at one point, or renting it. I can't remember. And I decided to pick it up again, and I paid $7.49 for it. Very fun and cheesy racing game. Next up, Toy Story 2. I picked this up along with Madden, so that's why I have it. I've only played like 5 minutes of it just to make sure it was working, but there we go, Toy Story 2. Next up, we've got Perfect Dark. I picked this up not too long ago, and you can see I paid $9.99 for it. One of my friends growing up had this game, and I played it with him, and he killed me at it. I was not very good. He enjoyed it. I decided why not, so I picked it up for $9.99. As you can see, $9.99. Alright, next we've got a sports game, basketball, In the Zone 98. It's not very good, but it has a fun 3-point shooting tournament mode, which is pretty fun. So that's In the Zone 98. Next up, Mario Kart 64. This is probably my most played game on my Nintendo 64. I love this game, and at one point I would challenge anybody that I knew to this game and beat them. I don't know if that's the case anymore. I've kind of, yeah. Anyways, so boom. Next up, 007, The World Is Not Enough. I picked this up at my local thrift store, just like Duke Nukem, and they didn't know what they had. They $3. I thought $3 is a steal. It does work. So yeah, there we go. Next up, this is Lego Racers. I know the front here is kind of a mess. I guess somebody decided to, it looks like almost like a bubblegum wrapper, tape. Anyways, the game is actually very, very fun. I played it on PC and loved it so much I wanted it for my Nintendo 64, and here it is. Yeah, anyways, I'll have to show you guys this at some point. Very interesting game because you can build your cars and stuff. So, anyways, moving on. GoldenEye 007. This is a very, very fun game. If you own a Nintendo 64, you have to own this game. The problem is this game can cost you a little bit of money. So, anyways, very, very fun game. Kind of revolutionized shooters. And there's a lot of games that people say do that, but console shooters. I say revolutionize console shooters. Okay, next up, we've got Diddy Kong Racing. This is a very fun racing game, similar to Mario Kart, but this one you can fly planes, hovercrafts, and like little go-karts, and you can do all of them at the same time. So that's pretty awesome. And you can play as Donkey Kong and other weird and quacky characters. Next up, Battle Tanks. This is a very fun game. It's really fun when you have another person. You can battle each other, but basically you're a tank and you're just trying to destroy other tanks. That's about all there is to it. Very fun and interesting game. And then I believe this is the last one. I'll have to double check. Probably not. As I felt in my little bag to the side I've got here, there's more. Here is The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. This is a very, very, very fun game. I played this game a lot. Yeah, so it's probably one of the best Zeldas, if not the best. I consider it kind of the best. And that is not it. We have more games. I just am pulling them out now. This I picked up along with Toy Story and Madden, A Bug's Life. The main reason I picked up the little bundle is it came with this sweet bag, Nintendo 64 bag. So, A Bug's Life, based off the movie. Not much more to say about it. So, let's keep on moving. Here's the the first Vigilante. This one is very fun. Like Twisted Metal, I said, with yeah, you can see there's a bus with guns on it. So, moving right along. In the Zone 99. So this is exactly like In the Zone 98, except for you got a couple new players, and it looks just a hair better. Like the other one, the 3-point mode is the only mode that's really good. So, next up, we got Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Very fun and fast-paced racing game. I picked this up, well, it was given to me a long time ago, and I actually have the box for it still right there. But very fun and interesting game. Definitely one you should check out, and it's probably really cheap. Okay, next, StarCraft 64. When I found out they made a StarCraft game for the Nintendo 64, I had to own it. Now, unfortunately, there is a little bit of label damage on this one, but it plays fine, and it's just like StarCraft. What's really interesting about this is you can actually play 2-player on one console, that's just mind-blowing. Doesn't have everything that the computer version has, but it's definitely a game you should check out if you like StarCraft. Making sure there's no other games hiding anywhere. Okay, I think this is the last game. Okay, second to last game. I just noticed another one. This is Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I picked this up not too long ago. That's how much I paid for it, so I know down the line. I've never played any of the Rogue Squadron games, so I thought I'd give it a shot. So yeah, there we go. And then the last game that I have to pull it out of my Nintendo 64 really quick. The last game I have is Super Mario 64, which I am currently recording for my channel. That's why it was in my Nintendo 64. Very fun and interesting game. One of the first, if not the first, game I had for my Nintendo 64. So, anyways. So, that's been it for my... before I forget... I do have the case for it. Super Mario 64. I think this is probably my most banged up case, but that's because it's the oldest. And then I forgot to show you the case for the original Zelda. So there we go. Anyways, that's been my complete Nintendo 64 collection. I'm not going to show you any of the console or the controller because they're all the same. Yeah, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos every day. And feel free to leave a comment. Tell me a game that I need to possibly get and put in my collection. I'm always looking for new games, new fun games. So anyways, yeah. That's it for this video, and we'll catch you guys next time.